Well, hi everyone. Nice to see you back. In today's video, I go a little bit out of my comfort zone and I buy things like this leather purse shaped like a horse saddle. Pretty cool, huh? I also buy a few other items I think you might be interested in. Oh, and at the end of this video, there's a bonus video where I update you guys on what sold for in the past. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun together today. So let's get started. Well, are you guys ready to start thrifting? Well, I know I am. So let's get right to the trivia question, and then we'll be on our way. Now, you guys know that I pick up a lot of toys while I'm out thrifting, and I usually make some pretty decent money on them. Well, the other day I was at a Goodwill, and there was a whole bunch of Fisher-Price toys. Now, most of us know Fisher-Price makes toys mostly for toddlers and small children, and they're not worth that much money. But every once in a while, you can find one that's worth quite a bit of money. So here's the question. In what year and in what state did the Fisher-Price Toy Company open? Well, I'll give you that answer later on in the video. But for now, let's get thrifting. I was walking down the purse aisle, looking for a more interesting aisle to find stuff. And then I saw this leather purse shaped like a horse saddle. It was really unique. And then, by accident, I dropped it on the ground. Okay, let's do this scene over again. I was walking down the purse aisle, looking for a more interesting aisle, when I came across this leather purse shaped like a horse saddle. It was really unique. It was really pretty. They were only asking $12 for it. I figured I could easily get $50 for it, so I put it in my cart. There, now that's a much better scene. Next, I decided to come over to this aisle. But I was determined not to drop anything because I didn't want to film this twice. The first thing I saw that caught my eye was this Bigfoot monster mover set. It was brand new in a box. They were asking $12 for it. I wasn't happy about that, but they seemed to be going for over $30, so I kind of wanted it. Well, this was the last aisle at this store. I didn't find anything else, but I felt kind of lucky because I also didn't drop anything else. This I saw, it was $4. I didn't like it, so I just left it. I was just about getting ready to leave when I saw this baby shopping cart safety seat. It was written 6B. Now B is blue, and blue was today's color, so this was half price, so I took a chance with it. It was time to leave this store. Oh, did you notice that the Bigfoot monster mover is not in my cart? That's because I realized it was open and it was missing some pieces, so I had to put it back. But I was still happy with what I found. I'll meet you guys in the car. I was on my way to the next store when I saw a sign that said garage sale. So I pulled over, went inside, and I ended up buying that cage that you see back there. It's an animal cage for hamsters or rabbits. This particular person kept a hedgehog in it. Well, I asked her how much, and she said $35. I offered her $25. She thought about it and then said, okay, take it. Well, as I was carrying it out to the car, she comes running out to me and says, here, you might as well take all the accessories with it too. So now I knew I had made a nice deal on this. I looked them up on eBay, and used without accessories, they go for over $100. Pretty nice, huh? Here, I want to show you a better view of it. Follow me. Look at this cage. It's in almost new condition. It opens up from the top. I think the accessories could be worth close to $25. Well, what do you guys think? Did I make a good buy? Let me know in the comments section. Before we get heading to the next store, I want to give a shout out to two people. They both have thrifting channels, and I enjoy watching them both. The first one is Amy at Yo So Boho. She has a really nice thrifting channel, and I promise you, if you go visit it, you will not be disappointed. I'll put a link in the description below. The second person I'd like you to go visit is the cap guy. Yeah, caps like this, not a cap gun. He used to just sell hats, and now he sells a whole bunch of stuff. He even has a mascot that he interacts with, and it's very funny. Okay, so I'll put a link down below so you can go visit him too. But for now, we got to get heading to another store. So let's get going.
This store put up a temporary clearance aisle for all their Christmas stuff. I didn't think I was going to find anything, but I took a look anyway. I did happen to see these bubble lights for $4. Now, I had bought these a few weeks ago, and they sold them one night for 20. I took these too. I had decided to come over to their purse aisle because I had luck at the last store. I wasn't expecting much, but then I saw these two purses shaped like footballs. This first one was from Rutgers College. It was only $2. I put that in a cart. I went back to get the next purse, which had the Clemson Tiger design. I figured I could get 15 to 20 for these, so now I had three purses. This aisle looked interesting, so I came over here. First thing I saw was this Bailey's jar or can, but it was just a cheap tin. Even though it was $2, it was just garbage. I left it there. The rest of the aisle didn't interest me either, so it was definitely time to move to a new aisle. I thought I was going to find some pretty interesting stuff on this aisle, but once I got here, there was really nothing that interested me. And then I saw this electronic piano fingers. They were asking $3 for it. You play the piano using your fingers, and you don't need a piano. I thought that was pretty unique, so I took it. Well, that was pretty much it for today. It was time to take my finds, head up to the cashier, pay for this stuff, and then meet you guys out in the car.
Well, it's time to go, but I have to give you an answer to a trivia question. Now, before I do, I want you to remember there's also a bonus section coming up, so don't go anywhere. Okay, here's the answer. The Fisher-Price Toy Company was opened up on June 19th, 1930. It was opened up by Herman Fisher and Irving Price and their wives. The first toy they ever put out was Dr. Doodle. It was a duck pull toy. Now, the company's still around to today, and they're still successful, but they've changed hands a few times. In 1969, Quaker Oat Cereals bought them out. Then in 1993, Mattel bought them out. But like I said, they're still making quality items, and they're still very popular. Okay, well, that's it. And don't forget, there's a bonus section coming. Well, this is the bonus portion of this video. This is where I show you excerpts of older videos where I bought stuff, and then I break in and update you guys on what they sold for. It's usually pretty informative, so let's get started. Here's item number 1.
As soon as I got to the store, I just started looking around. I wasn't looking for anything in particular, just something that would catch my eye. Then I saw these three angel figures. There's two on the top row and one on the row beneath. They looked very familiar, so I wanted to get a closer look. Well, it turned out they were Jim Shore figures. I sell a lot of these, and I make pretty good money on them. This one was $8.99, but it had a green sticker on it, and green stickers are 25% off today. So I was pretty happy. I went back to get this one. This one, also a green sticker, but it was $9.99, but I ended up talking the lady into giving it to me for $8.99. I went back to get the last one, which turned out it was also Jim Shore for $8.99. So I was going to put that in the cart too. Now I figure I can get over $25 for each one of these. So I thought I did pretty well.
Well, I got home and I listed those 3 Jim Shore Angels, and it didn't take long before one sold. I got $17.95 for it, plus $10.95 shipping. And I still have 2 more to go, so this will turn out to be a really nice buy. Okay, now on to the next item.
As soon as I got to the store, I made my way over to this aisle. I wasn't seeing much, but you got to look through everything at these stores. I did come upon this vintage travel clock. It was only $3. It was made by West Clock. It had the mechanical wind-up mechanism instead of the cheap battery. It was definitely vintage. I wanted it. It was worth some money. I took it.
I really like selling these old clocks. They move pretty fast, especially the wind-up ones, the mechanical wind-up ones. Well, this was no exception. It sold pretty fast. I only got $14.95 for it and $5.95 shipping, but it sold, and I made money on it. And the next one I buy will sell, and I'll make money on it. So if you guys see them out there, pick them up. But don't pick up the ones that are at my stores, okay? Okay, on to the next item.
On the other side of that row, they had a whole bunch more ceramics. So I thought I'd take a gander. And right away, I saw all these Department 56 figures. They were selling for between $2 and $3 each. I happen to love Department 56. And not only that, some of these were their higher end pieces. This cow goes for over $30 on eBay. So I took every single one of these pieces. This was another really good find.
Buying those Department 56 figures was really a no-brainer. And guess which one sold? The one I knew that would. That cow figure sold for $19.90 plus $9.95 shipping. And the rest will sell too. Might take a little bit of time, but they'll all move. Okay, remember, Department 56. Now on to the next item.
Next, I came over to the frame aisle. Not because I wanted frames, because I saw these three lamps. Look how cool. They're lipstick lamps. You turn the base, the lipstick comes up, and they light up. They were asking $5 a piece for them. I figured I could get $20 a piece. These were so cool, I took all three.
Well, needless to say, buying 3 lipstick lamps was a little bit of a risk. But I figured the uniqueness of them would help them sell. And I was right. 2 of them sold for $19.95 plus $9.95 shipping. And what made it even a little better is one of them that sold was from one of my channel subscribers, Marlene F. Thank you, Marlene. Now, if any of you guys buy something from me from my eBay store and want me to shout you out in a future video, I will. Just get in touch with me. Okay, now on to the next item.
When I got to this aisle, I saw those three clowns in the back, but they were asking $8 a piece for them. So I just left them right there. Let them clown around by themselves because they weren't going home with me. Then I saw these Laurel and Hardy figures. They were only asking $1 a piece. They were made by this company, Crown Royal. Except for the liquor, I never heard of a pottery company called Crown Royal. But I looked them up and they were going for $20. I said, wow, they're mine.
Well, I do realize that there's not a lot of Laurel and Hardy fans left out there. But I figured for $1 a piece, what do I have to lose? I took them home, I listed them online for 20 bucks, and they didn't sell. I had to lower them all the way down to $12.90 before they'd sell. But I did charge $9.95 shipping, so I made a few bucks more on that. Would I buy Laurel and Hardy again? Probably not. But I still made some money on it. Okay, well that's all for today, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.